Yo, is that Shark Tango?
Chalk Tango. Hey everybody, it is Chalk Tango here for another episode of our podcast. I just wanted to pop in before we get into our special guest today, and I wanted to remind you all that our Late Nights with Tango merch, our hoodies in gray and blue, and the shirts, I think we have red and orange, are still going to be 75% off for the next 3 days. So go get your merch. It's great for the holidays. Please support. Check us out. Also, I stream on Twitch every Wednesday and Saturday night, 7 to 9. So please come check that out. Late Nights with Chalk Tango. Thank you very much. So let's get into today's episode. Welcome.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here with you, Chalk.
Welcome.
It's just been a really exciting adventure to for you to bring me here.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everyone a little about yourself, and then we'll kind of get into the conversation.
Yeah, sure. I'm Nicolai Concord. Concord. I know it's. Anyways.
Like the jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good. So basically why I'm here is to talk about beetles, but that's not all.
What do you do? Let's talk about what you do, because I don't really understand. We've kind of met each other through, connections in the industry. I know you've dipped your toes into the kind of alternative fitness realm when it comes to beetles and such. And you're a traveled guy, So I don't really know much about this beetle. I knew I had to get you on and talk about it because it's kind of a niche thing.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't really say it's niche. There's actually a large community of insect battling, which is what I'm really into it. It's
correct me if I'm wrong. You're a 3-time world champion.
Hey, I like to stay humble.
Yeah. And you represent the Czech Republic, I'm pretty sure, right?
No, I don't represent the Czech Republic, but they did sponsor me when I went there for
You're like an ambassador.
For a beetle brawl, yeah.
Oh, wow. And where was this?
Well, sometimes we do tournaments in Northern Thailand, which is probably the hot spot of beetle battling.
Okay, wow.
But yeah, it's really anywhere you go, you'll find a beetle brawl.
Really?
Yeah. I would say that.
You got to know.
Yeah, I would say it.
You just.
Yeah. So, essentially, the main 2 species that we deal with.
Okay.
It's usually beetles, right? But sometimes there's a couple of dart frogs thrown in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've heard about the dart frogs because beetles and dart frogs are the only and correct me again if I'm wrong, the only species that battle that don't actually really hurt themselves, and that's why it's a little bit more less controversial.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
There are loads of groups. There are loads of groups of people who are against beetle brawling.
Really? How, on the scale of we're talking super legal, cops are in on it too?
Oh no, it's fully illegal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So can you tell me a little bit why there might be some controversy surrounding it? Is it is there breeding? Is it a lot of money? Laundering?
So we do breed the beetles.
Okay.
So, say you have a weevil.
Okay.
And then you have a darkling beetle. You're gonna want the courage from the darkling beetle and the swiftness from the weevil.
Swiftness.
Put those together and you have a perfect battle bug.
So that's the ones that you kind of see
No. The ones that you mostly see are longhorn beetles, and I I'm sure
Yeah,
I'm sure you've seen them.
the only beetle I really know of is the Hercules beetle, like that I could really like, and they're the ones with like I would think those are the top predators because they have such a claw.
Yeah, for beginners, it's definitely popular to kind of
Yeah, so what you're saying is that it's really popular amongst beginners, not so much the pro when you kind of get into the niche world of it.
yeah, again, it's not really niche. It's quite popular.
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that.
1 in 4 animals you meet will be a beetle, and you can fact check that. You can.
Yeah, so I'm having a really hard time really visualizing what a beetle battle would look like.
Oh, I can show you. Yeah, I can show you. Yeah.
Like with your hands, like a little demonstration kind of.
Yeah. So so what I'm doing here is actually the symbol we use for a stag beetle.
Okay.
And the reason why we do this is because the stag illuminates through the ring finger.
Okay, and are they venomous?
Stag beetles. Is that a real question? Are they venomous?
Well, you don't have to be like a dick. But
Sorry.
Are they?
No, they're not. They're not venomous.
Okay. Well, continue.
Oh, sorry, dude. It's just
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
do your research before, bringing me on here.
Okay.
All right.
So how would you explain? Well, first of all, you didn't finish your demonstration of the battle.
Yeah. So we got the stag.
Yeah.
And we got the longhorn. So there's, I can't even get into the rules with you right now. There's a whole handbook that you're given once you're initiated.
How long would you say this handbook took you to fully comprehend?
Comprehend or master?
Let's just say for the sake of people who want to get into it, comprehend.
Comprehend, I would say probably 18 weeks.
18
weeks, yeah.
And how vigorously would you?
Oh, every day.
How many hours a day?
Probably about 22 hours a day, and then stop for a break for a figgy noon on the way.
Fig Newton? Sorry. You just don't seem like the type of guy who would eat fig Newtons.
Oh, that's funny, actually.
What's going on? Okay. Okay.
You can have it. Your face. I was just joking. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, so we can talk.
So yeah, okay. So okay.
Yeah,
So you don't just do beetle fighting, right? You've got you've got quite a personality on you.
I would say that.
So tell me what makes you special.
Well, the first thing that's most prominently special in me is that I'm a risk taker. And where that has led me, into frivolous cults.
So let's just circle back on that one. Cults. So you've in.
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, it's more like a.
Okay.
I really love the way it's ran, and if you think about a cult, it's kind of like, it's like a beetle relationship. And I'm no bug nerd or anything, but
what do you mean, like bug nerd?
Like somebody who's really into bugs,
but that's you.
I'm into the fight. I'm into the adrenaline.
Okay.
The brawl,
Sure.
the team up.
Okay.
But bugs themselves, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love each and every one of my beetles.
Yeah, so how many would, I don't know if you keep track, but how many beetles would you say that you are in your arsenal at the moment?
Interesting. So I would say probably 15 to 37, dead or alive, not really sure, but there tends to be like kind of a mix.
You keep the dead ones.
You're just gonna throw your dog's carcass out or something? Like,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know that
your dog dies, you're just gonna throw it out?
Okay, so yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. So what does, like, so say you have a beetle competition coming up. What does the preparation for that with you and your beetle warrior look like?
So it takes a lot of training per beetle, and they all have different personalities. But with my main beetle, Reginald.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my main beetle. I don't know.
How
if I've
is he? Have you bred him?
Yeah, so he's a darkling
Okay.
beetle mixed with a weevil, as I was saying.
Okay, that's the one.
Racer combo.
Okay.
And then we have a little polyphagia, but that is only from the it's a distant relative.
Oh, okay. And what does that really add to the table?
The polyphagia, honestly, it just makes her a little sassy.
Oh. We got a little sassy beetle.
Yeah, so
okay.
it takes a lot of training with her.
Okay. So right, so you're getting ready for a competition. Like day of, like what's the care look like for Reginald?
Okay.
Yeah, what does that look like?
Okay, so basically, Reginald, I have a little case for her.
Just for like traveling around, or like
no, she's
or at home. At home,
it's for traveling.
You keep her in a cage at home.
No. Usually I have about 3 or 4 beetles on my pillow next to me, but I don't move much in my sleep, so it's not a risk for them.
Really? Can I see how maybe you might? Can you just, like, how would you kind of sleep maybe?
Like if this is me, like right here, there might be like 4 or 5 beetles here.
Okay, so they're not too close. Oh, Zachariah wants you to talk into the mic. Sorry.
How much were we paying this Zach guy?
It's Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Okay, so sorry, let's get back to it. We're kind of jumping around here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get back on track here.
So it's the day of.
It's the day of. I'm taking Reginald as my main.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, he's injured.
What would that not just kill her?
Not with the weevil. The whole point of the weevil is, strength. That's.
They're a resilient breed.
Yeah, you could throw Reginald straight off of a 10-story building. She'd be fine.
Do they have wings?
No.
Because is it like at some point do some of the beetles, I imagine, because
Okay, so it's the day of. I'm taking Reginald. So first we start with a little warm up.
Okay.
These are Reginald's arms. And first we're going to start with little slow rotations, each arm. Slow rotations. Move on, next one. Slow rotations. I'm warming up the joints of the beetle. I should have brought her.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I should have brought her.
Okay.
So after the stretching, it's time to feed. Sorry, it's time to feed.
Oh. Good. It's time to. Zachariah, don't touch it.
Okay, I won't touch it.
Unless you have to.
Definitely don't touch it.
Okay. Zachariah says don't touch it.
Okay.
So after the warm-ups,
it's time to feed.
And what does Reginald like to eat?
Specifically, Reginald, she's carnivorous. Yeah.
So that could be controversial.
Yeah, it's actually why I have chickens.
So your beetles aren't vegan. That's not really like that conscious.
I mean, if you want to try to tell Reginald what to do, she has that polyphagia gene, so she'll just sass you right back.
I just want to pivot and bring this up that I think that any live insect animal fighting, I just don't know. I feel like a lot of people would find it controversial. And then furthermore, if they're carnivorous, that is just not very.
If you saw the way that Reginald ran after eating a chicken heart, you'd probably say differently.
Okay. And so I imagine that there's probably a rule in the beetle fighting rule book that says, like, is there what can you talk about like steroids or drugs, drugging, pumping up your animal to, or your insect, sorry, to perform better, high performance drugs?
If you're talking about possibly putting a beetle on steroids, people have tried it.
Okay. Have you?
Oh, I would never.
Are we good?
Yeah, I guess we're good now. Zachariah kind of threw us through a little loop
Yeah,
there.
Zachariah. I don't know. I'm friends with his uncle. I'm just like kind of shooting a favor, but
Yeah, I can kind of picking that up.
yeah. Okay, so what we were talking about before that interruption was okay, Zachariah is really bothering me. I didn't want to say anything, but
I'm trying my best.
no, your chair keeps squeaking, and I'd rather
You don't even pay me.
no, I think that if you're gonna be in here and that chair is squeaky, you might as well just sit on the floor.
Okay.
Just sit your little butt down on the floor before it gets serious.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jesus.
Sorry about him. I'm sorry. I know this is really unprofessional.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of expecting
Someone better.
someone
Yeah,
better.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Zachariah.
Zach.
You went a little far there. It's actually Zachariah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He deserves that at least.
All right,
So what you were saying about the drugging the beetles?
yes. So they're actually coming up with the technology to get the secretion from the wings of the beetle.
Oh, they secrete? Okay.
Yeah. Most of them do, yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to take the secretion of the beetle and actually use it to enhance neurons or trip.
Oh, like a psychedelic?
Almost like a psychedelic, but you feel like you're drowning a little. I mean, I would never do it. I would never, ever, ever, ever do it. But
Why wouldn't you do it?
I feel like it's wrong to use beetles for my own pleasure.
But isn't that what you do?
No, they want to brawl. They want to get in there. It's like, I don't know, if you saw their faces while they were going at it. If you saw their faces
Yeah.
when they're going at it.
Sure. Yeah. So you've never tried it though. So how do you know what's going on with it? Is it just Beetle news?
Yeah, there's a forum. Actually, it's called Beetle Bros. It's on Reddit. I don't know if you need an access code, but
Oh, I'd love to. I'm interested. I would love to see that.
yeah, I can ask.
Ask who's like the top dog. Oh, so you were saying
It's me,
so
yeah.
you're saying that you didn't really mean that you needed to ask.
let me ask me real quick. Hey, is that all right? Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine.
So why do you need a code? Why is it so exclusive? Don't you want to spread the awareness of beetle brawling?
It's spread enough. Actually, it's spread so much that it's probably going to become a part of modern society as we know it.
Like how so? How would you imagine that being integrated into our society?
People beetle symbiosis or
okay.
mutualism.
Can you expand more on that? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Instead of having a companion, you have a companion that's a crustaceous insect.
Okay, so when you say companion,
Yeah.
what are you insinuating there? Can you just give a little more detail on that? I'm just struggling to understand.
Well, okay, so
Like a dog.
almost like a dog.
Okay.
So what is in the works right now as a society is actually plugging the beetle directly into a manufactured robot. And furthermore, once you connect those synapses, that robot is Beetle. So say I, plugged Reginald into a sexy lady robot, and I might,
So you're insinuating that you're sexually attracted to your beetle. If they
were transferred into, yeah. I mean, you'll just have to meet her.
I don't think that there is, and I'm just going to play devil's advocate here because I'm not judging you. This is a safe space. But I think that is wrong. Furthermore, I think that it is arguably worse than people who are sexually attracted to any other pets, like dogs or, at least more mammal-like. I think that the bug is actually, like, too far. Because, like, so you're currently in a really, your Reginald is your companion, you would say.
I would say that, yeah. I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit attacked right now, and
No, like I said, I'm playing.
This is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this lifestyle.
So you don't
and it's
have
the best lifestyle.
So you don't have a wife, never have had a wife, or
No. I actually have 4 kids. I've had many wives.
What's like many? I don't what like 3?
I've had 6 wives.
How old are you again? Sorry, I know that's like might be a rude question, but like
it's okay. I'm proud. I'm a proud 35.
6 wives. So that's like when did you what age did you get married to your first wife?
I was married at 16.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh wow. What was her name?
Alice.
Wow. Okay. And your children, are they from separate ones, or did you just bunker down with one specifically?
They're all from different mothers, and honestly, I haven't seen any of them in a while. But the second child is actually named Polyphasia. Little Polyphasia.
Like after a beetle?
Yeah. Little Polyphasia.
That's cool.
It's actually beautiful, and it's poetic.
Poetic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I would really like to really get a visual example of these beetle fights since we've been talking about them for so long. Zachariah, can you pull up a beetle fighting? What would you say is the prompt here?
Northern Thailand beetle brawl. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Thailand? What's up?
It's just Zachariah can't even spell beetle.
Oh yeah, no, that's like the band. Can you go ahead and correct that? I think you're offending him.
For sure.
Yeah. No.
Have a little respect.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yes.
So I guess we could go ahead and watch. Yeah, just any old.
Oh, Guang Chong. I was there, actually.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Like what year is this? 7 years ago?
Yep.
Really?
Yes, I was. You'll see me in the
Let's
background.
dim the lights. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's me right there.
Oh wow, just barely. This looks like a pretty gritty.
So what they're doing right now, that's where the beetles are. They're inside.
Oh, that doesn't seem like that.
That's not how I would keep my beetles, no.
Okay, I see. It's kind of just a different.
Mhm.
Okay.
Here we go. We have 2 Hercules beetles or Siamese rhinoceros beetles.
And those are not bred.
No, those look purebred to me.
Okay.
Those, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So what's the goal here?
Well, you see that grip that's Jerry and Melon.
Oh, okay.
That Jerry has on Melon's head. It's
Oh, yes! Oh, you really, love this.
That's the left quadrant there. See the left quadrant? Knee. Yep.
Okay. Can you not do that, Zachariah? Thank you. No, I think...
Yes, get him!
Oh. So are there special names like fighting terms?
That right there is a quad tab. Oh, what they're doing with those metal poles actually is they're stimulating them.
Oh, I
because
see.
beetles don't have very good sight.
Oh.
So in reality, they probably wouldn't even see each other if it weren't for the scraping.
Oh, wow. Okay. So beetle fights don't really occur naturally in the wild as much.
No, not really. Yes! Oh my god.
Does this bring you back?
Oh my god. You have no idea.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yes, Melon. Yes.
Wow. So he's really... Okay, another angle. This is a great angle.
I lost a lot of money this day.
Oh, really? 15 minutes? Okay, so how long does a beetle fight last?
Well, it can be anywhere from, 20 minutes to 3.5 hours, depending on the size and will of the beetle.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, see what... That looks pretty snarly. And so why are they on this cylindrical... why wouldn't it be a flat arena?
A flat arena would make it so the bugs would most likely
Okay,
go...
thank you. Thank you, Zachariah. You can turn this off now. You can go back to the other screen, so thank you. So it's on a cylindrical tube on purpose.
Yeah, it's on a cylindrical tube on purpose so that the bugs don't, run off. I'm actually going to take a little break here.
Okay.
Want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Feel free. Yeah. Yeah, just right through that door. And then to the left.
What?
Just right through that door and to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the left?
To the left.
Okay.
First door on your left. Yep. Zachariah. I don't really appreciate the unprofessionalness you're presenting right now. I have a really special guest.
I'm telling Uncle.
Don't.
No, I'm telling your mom too. You're not even paying me, dude.
Don't call me dude.
Bro,
It's Mr. Tango.
Bro, I'm older than you, bro. You don't even know how to work a computer.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Did you find the bathroom all right?
Yeah.
Awesome. You look a little... You okay?
I just stretched.
Did you... Oh.
Yeah. What are we talking about? You have really nice eyes.
Thank you. So, so we were talking about this AI, right? This AI progression that you are talking about with the beetles. Is this beetle specific, or is this going to kind of generalize further into other insects?
No. The only insect capable of spreading their synapses is a beetle.
Really? So they are the most intelligent insect, you would say. And are they capable of understanding like a self-awareness, like an eye? Or did they have... Because I know that...
It's always we with beetles.
Okay. Because I've heard specifically in Sweden, they're kind of doing a similar thing with pigs at the moment. But because they don't really like have the same kind of self-awareness that humans do, right? Because what they're doing is they're taking like a pig brain, pig mind, and, putting it into a human vessel body so that they have opposable thumbs, like all that kind of stuff. But they don't have that initially. So what they do is they do like a 3-week workshop of like sequencing them through DMT trials to kind of like break through that mental wall. And I guess I'm just wondering if maybe this connects because perhaps the beetles aren't developed enough.
No, it's nothing really that close to that at all.
So beetles are smarter than pigs.
I would say that. I would say that.
I just don't really like believe that.
Well, you can do some more research on it and maybe even Zachariah?
Zachariah.
Sorry. He's just so irrelevant right now, a little bit. Sorry.
Can you not do that? You're messing everything up. He's been really causing me trouble. I'm gonna take care of it. Interesting. So on the topic of mind altering drugs, is that something you're into? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I do mind that you're asking. And no, I don't.
At all.
No, I've never done anything like that.
I just don't believe you. How did you get into beetle? Like, because that's my. I guess that's what I'm getting to eventually. Is how did you get into beetle fighting? And excuse me if this is insensitive, but I just don't feel like it's something that the sober-minded people would really be into.
Oh, offense taken. Little on the
Okay.
Little ouch.
Sorry. No, not trying to.
Yeah. It first started. I think it must have been second grade. Yeah, I think it was second grade. My sister brought home a ladybug.
Ladybug is beetle?
Yeah, ladybugs are beetles, yes.
Wow.
You're messing with me.
And they
You're
okay, I'm not. So ladybugs are beetles, but they have wings and they fly. So that brings me to my next I want you to continue what you were saying about how you got into it, but doesn't the flying get in the way? Because that's what I was asking before, because that's a defense mechanism.
Aerial battles.
Yeah. Is that a beetle subsect of insect fighting?
It is, yeah. Aerial battles. Some people do moths, butterflies. I've even seen a couple tarantula hawk battles, but most people, geared up. I gotta be geared up.
Oh, I see. There's a lot more layers to it. And do you do that?
No.
Why not?
No. I honestly feel like battles in the air have no stamina. They have no grip. Quite literally,
Sure.
It looks more like a dance than it does a brawl.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that is the main reason, and it's cruel.
Why is it cruel and beetle fighting is not cruel?
Because the beetles, well, first of all, they can consent, and second of all,
So wait, circle back. They can consent?
yeah.
Like how so?
Well, one arm up means yes, sir. 2 arms up. Certainly, ma'am.
So they just can't say no.
That's not what I...
How do they say no? So when you first got into beetle fighting, you were saying...
My sister brought home a ladybug, and I tried to kill it. And she said... God. Sorry, this is a little emotional for me.
Okay.
And she said... For every beetle you kill a cell of your own. 6 years old. 6 years old.
And that was like the switch over. That's what clicked for you.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
And ever since then?
Ever since then, I've had a lot of interest in the beetle body. As you know, you kind of look like a beetle yourself. That's probably why I like you so much.
Thank you. There's nothing in that. I can get you. You're just being a weirdo. You're just being silly. Black?
Oh, Jesus.
It's a little cheesy, I know.
I only drink mushroom coffee.
So have you done mushrooms before?
No. Have you?
I mean, yeah. Well, I really want to thank you so much for coming on and sharing with the fans and the viewers a little bit about yourself and your life. I think that was very insightful. I think a lot of people have never heard of this before, and I just really wanted to appreciate you coming on. And if this is your time to shine now, just tell everyone what's kind of going on in your life. If you want to promote anything, plug anything, right into that camera right there.
Okay. It was really nice, getting to know all of you and you me. If you want more Beetle Brawl updates, I do post on Twitter occasionally. It's not weekly or anything, but I have a few Twitter posts that you can take a look at. So, just tweet me.
Where would they find? What's your handle?
My handle is Nicolai the Bug Brawler at 69 Big Fat Melons. I made my own
like mailing service.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't have any merch.
Hey, but I do. Again, 75% off the hoodies, the shirts for the next 3 days. So go check that out. I'm going to send you home with some. You're going to be repping it. Wear it at your next Beetle battle.
I might. I don't know. I probably won't, though. Kind of got to be geared up.
All right. Well, this has been Late Nights with Chalk Tango.
Hey yo, is that Shark Tango?
Chalk Tango.